True success is not what you collect, it is what you release. A wise teacher once said, "Your hands cannot receive when they never let go." If this is true, why do many people still feel empty? They chase goals, they gain followers, they count money, yet their hearts feel light only for a moment, then heavy again. Today's story answers that question. Stay with me to the end. You will learn a secret few people practice, and a simple habit that can change a life. Our story begins on a quiet street before sunrise. Shops sleep behind metal shutters. The air is cool and blue. A single light glows in a small bakery. Inside lives our main character, Rian. He is young, careful, and hungry for success. He kneads dough like a drummer keeps time. He dreams of lines outside his door. Rian believes effort equals reward. He counts every coin and tracks every sale. He posts photos online and watches the likes. He thinks, if people notice me, I will make it. But days pass without a crowd. He works hard, he smiles hard. Still, the numbers don't move. His hope begins to shrink like old bread. Across the street sits an elderly fruit seller. Her name is Layla. She speaks softly and smiles with her eyes. Her stall is small, but always warm. One rainy morning, the sky breaks open. People run for cover. A box of apples slips from Layla's hands. They roll into the gutter, red against gray water. Rian sees everything from the bakery door. His first thought is business. If I help, I will lose customers now. His second thought is human. She's someone's mother. She needs me. He chooses the second thought. He runs into the rain. He kneels in the street, gathering apples gently. His apron turns heavy with water. "Thank you, child," Layla says. Rian shakes his head. It's nothing. He does not take money. He does not ask for a favor. He only cleans the fruit and covers her stall. The rain stops. Customers return to the street. Layla wanes at them and points to the bakery. "Try his bread while it's warm," she says. Her voice is simple but full of trust. Two people enter Rian's shop that hour. They buy a small loaf. They say, "The fruit seller sent us." Rian nods and returns to work. That night, Rian thinks about the day. He smiles at the memory of Layla's thanks. He feels a calm joy that is not from sales. It is deeper. It is quieter. Vocabulary moment 1. Generosity. The act of giving freely without expecting something back. Use it like this. Layla noticed Rian's generosity in the rain. The next week brings a new test. A schoolboy stands at the window counting coins. He asks, "Sir, can I buy yesterday's bread? It is cheaper." Rian sees the boy's torn backpack and hopeful face. He could follow policy. He could protect his margins. Instead, he wraps a fresh loaf and adds 2 small rolls. "Study well," he says. "Return the kindness to someone else." The boy bows and runs. Rian watches him turn the corner. He feels the same calm joy again. It has no price tag. It has its own light. Days flow like flour through a sieve. Rian keeps giving small kindnesses. He sharpens the street vendor's knife. He sends coffee to the bus driver before dawn. He places a basket of "pay what you can" rolls by the door. But he keeps one rule sacred. He tells no one. He posts nothing about it. He gives without expectation or announcement. Hook reminder. What grows when no one is watching? Character does. Trust does. Reputation does, slowly. One evening, a woman enters close to closing time. Her eyes are red from tears. She asks for a little bread and some quiet. Rian pours tea and lets silence do the healing. She speaks at last. My father is in the hospital. He loved sweet buns. Rian nods and begins to bake again. He fills the room with vanilla, honey, and warm light. He packs the buns in a paper box. He writes 2 words on the lid, for courage. When she reaches for her wallet, he shakes his head. Please, he says, accept this as my prayer. She stands very still and whispers, thank you. She leaves, holding the box like a small son. Rian turns off the lights and locks the door. He walks home under a moon that looks like flour. Vocabulary moment 2. Altruism. Helping others for their good, not for your benefit. Use it like this. Rian's gift to the woman was pure altruism. The next morning, Rian notices something new. A short line waits outside before dawn. People point to the sign that reads, warm bread, warm hearts. He never wrote that sign. Someone else did, with a smile. Word travels without advertising. The bus driver tells the taxi stand. Layla tells the morning market. The schoolboy tells his teacher and his class. One afternoon, a serious man in a dark suit arrives. He studies the bakery quietly. He tastes a small roll and nods. Then he introduces himself as Omar, a hotel manager. He says, I have heard many things, not about your marketing, but about your kindness. He points to the basket of pay-what-you-can rolls. That basket is why I am here. Omar offers a simple partnership. Supply morning bread to his hotel. Keep the quality, keep the heart. Rian signs with a grateful handshake. Business improves, but something deeper improves first. Rian's mood grows steady like the earth under his feet. He no longer checks likes to measure his worth. He checks whether he served well today. However, trouble visits every life. A power cut hits the neighborhood for 2 days. Ovens sleep, dough waits, money bleeds away. Rian breathes slowly and counts his options. Then the community answers back. The bus driver brings a generator for a few hours. Layla lends her old gas stove. The schoolboy's teacher brings a class to help pack. The hotel sends a van to keep deliveries moving. Rian watches people enter his bakery like a gentle army. They work, laugh, and share bread by candlelight. He realizes a truth that feels like sunrise. When you give without expecting, others remember without asking. Vocabulary moment 3. Reciprocity. Returning a kindness because kindness was given first. Use it like this. The community's help was simple reciprocity. At the end of the week, the lights return. The street glows again. Rian stands in the doorway, hands dusted with flour. He looks at his little shop and feels it breathing. He remembers his old thinking. If I help, I will lose time. If I give, I will lose profit. He smiles at those thoughts and lets them go. He writes a small message on a piece of brown paper. Give first, not for reward, for who you become. He tapes it above the mixing table. It becomes the bakery's quiet rule. Months pass. The hotel contract grows. A tiny scholarship fund appears in a glass jar. It is for students who love books more than lunch. A journalist hears the ripple of this story. She visits and asks many questions. What is your business strategy? She asks last. Rian dries his hands and answers slowly. Bread is made in 2 ovens, he says. One is steel and heat, the other is the heart. When you bake in the heart's oven, people smell it from far away. He laughs softly. Success is only the smoke from that fire. The article spreads across the city. The headline is not about discounts or deals. It reads, "The baker who gives and the city that rose with him." People come not only for bread, but for belonging. Rian does one more thing in secret. He starts a weekly thank you night. He sends boxes of bread to workers we forget. Night guards, street sweepers, nurses finishing the late shift. No photos, no posts, only warm boxes and a note. You matter. This ritual becomes his private success. It cleans his heart like dawn cleans the sky. On the anniversary of the power cut, the neighborhood gathers without being asked. They bring music, fruit, and stories. Layla stands with a small bouquet of jasmine. She speaks for everyone with simple words. You gave when you had little. You gave without asking for return. Now we return to you what you never demanded.
If you like this story, let me know in the comments. It would mean a lot to me.